Welcome to a weekly market update. It's Sunday after the market closed on Friday, June the 23rd, so today's Sunday, June the 25th. Just a first bit of housekeeping. First of all, there'll be no broadcast next Sunday because I will be at Heathrow giving the seminar, and that's frankly where you should be if you're in the UK. Just as a little sample of the sort of thing I'm going to be explaining there, just this last week we had an example of the new system I'm going to be talking about. This system made this a buy right here, and look what happened the next day. But the thing is, we pretty much knew that was going to happen the next day. We'd have been very surprised had that not happened, and that's the power of this system. We had two actually, and there's the other one. This doesn't go up as much, but it enough to make a significant gain using trading the way we do. So that was this one was like a 50% gain, the other one was like a 220% gain. This is the best thing, frankly, I've ever discovered, and I'm going to be explaining it this Sunday. So make sure you're there. You have the invitation by now. If you don't, here it is again. Remember, this is for the UK only. People in the USA have to wait till December, but there it is. It's www.vtapublications.co.uk/RT. Okay, so let's move on to the markets, and we're looking at the big picture first. The big picture, that's we're in a bull market, we're in a bear market, and these are things that affect everyone's lives, including your retirement funds. So whether you like it or not, this is an important thing you need to know. And here's a week by week action. These little vertical lines here is the week of action fluctuating, and over time this whole thing adds up to a long trend, which is indicated in this kind of average line here. This is the average price over the last 40 weeks. So you can literally see, is the market an uptrend or a downtrend, and is the market currently above or below trend? As you can see right now, this market is definitely above trend, and it's aggressively heading higher into the heavens. Not a lot to say this week other than what I've been commentating on since about here, when it bounced off the average line and just didn't stop going parabolic since. Frankly, I'm getting bored with saying we're due for a correction now, and perhaps that's exactly the point when you get one, when you just get worn out from saying it, But I don't, all we can do is look at what's happening, and right now this market does not want to go down. That doesn't mean to say it's not going to happen tomorrow, but right now all we can see is that this is an aggressive uptrend, and anything that goes down we'll be looking at being just like a healthy correction. Let's look at the day-to-day chart now, the S&P 500, which is our kind of benchmark. You can see there's still no sign. We've had a series of new highs even over the last week, and that is not bearish by any means. This market seems determined to go up. Every time I see spouts of selling volume like here and here, I see big bursts of buying volume. That's all I can say with this. This is clearly a bull market, and the short-term trend is up as well. So I will speak to you 1 week from the next Sunday in 2 weeks' time. Hope to see you at Heathrow, and see you then.